Suiwon title, The Last Ember. In a village nestled deep within the forest, the people lived by the warmth of an ancient fire that had burned continuously for 1,000 years. They called it the Ember Heart, and they believed it was a gift from the stars. Every night, families gathered around it, sharing stories, singing songs, and warming their hearts in its golden glow. But one winter, the fire began to dim. No one knew why. The wood burned, but the flames flickered weakly. The elders prayed, the blacksmith stoked. Nothing worked. The fire, once mighty, now seemed to whisper instead of roar. On the eve of the longest night, a young girl named Leora approached the village council. She was small, often overlooked, but she carried the fire stories in her memory like sacred scripture. She had an idea. The Ember Heart came from the stars, she said. Maybe it needs to go back just for a moment. The council laughed gently, but Leora's grandmother, the oldest of the elders, nodded. Let her try. So Leora took the smallest coal, a dying ember that barely glowed, and carried it into the snowy woods, where the trees grew thin and the sky opened wide. She walked for hours, guided only by moonlight and her own stubborn hope. She climbed a hill no one had dared climb in generations. At the summit, breathless and cold, she held the ember high to the heavens. For a heartbeat, nothing happened. Then the clouds parted. A single star blinked brightly above her. A streak of light, silent and silver, fell from the sky and touched the ember. The coal flared. A flame leapt up, wild and golden, spinning in the air like a dancer. Leora cried out, both from awe and the heat. But the fire did not burn her. Instead, it wrapped around her hand like a ribbon. She carried it back to the village in a lantern made of glass and willow branches. When she placed it into the heart of the dying Ember Heart, the fire exploded with life, brighter and warmer than ever. From that day on, the villagers remembered that sometimes, to save the flame, you have to take it into the dark.